Hey guys, Brutal Bob Evans here, and I guess this is a Hangs with Bob. I don't know, it's not a Bob and Kevin Almost Live because Kevin's not here, but I'm here and seeing a lot of stuff, a lot of things about people talking about working for free, working not for free, working a lot of shows, working not a lot of shows, and all that stuff is super valid. Again, I'm going to give you some advice here. Take it or leave it. And this is not passive aggressive. It's just it may work for you, it may not. Okay. But I am going to give you 5 ways you can add value to any promotion pretty much and make more money. Again, if these don't work for you, don't do them. Pass them on to somebody else. If you agree, disagree, that's fine. It's not the right ways. It's some right ways. There you go. So, and if you want to book me for seminars, 1, 2, 3-day seminars, me and Kevin Kelly, we'd love to come in. We offer consulting. We help improve your arena attendance. We help improve your sales, drive your revenue up. And if you're a wrestler or someone in the wrestling business, announcer, referee, manager, podcaster, personality, producer, anything like that, we can help you scale your business up, get a bigger social media following, get more bookings, and become more visible. Anyway, so 5 ways to add value to any promotion, make more money. First one is enhance the way you help with the ring. This sounds weird, but you can just be a person that helps with setup, or you can offer to run ring crew or be a part of the ring crew. Here's what I mean. You can probably set up the ring with 4 people if everyone kind of leaves you alone and doesn't bother you, and you kind of just bring the truck in and have 4 people break down, bring the ring in, set the ring up, all that. Now, I'm not talking about production, stuff like that. That'll be a different conversation. But you can walk into a promoter who's struggling to have people set up their ring and say, hey, I can solve your problem for about $200-300. And $200-300 sounds like a lot of money, but if it solves a problem and makes something go away that's very painful for a promoter, that might be interesting to them. I'm not saying it's going to work, but it might work. So you say, I'll offer to do it for $15 an hour. 3 hours setup before, 2 hours breakdown after, $75 a person, and none of the wrestlers have to help except for us. Now, obviously, if you're doing ring crew, you'd probably want to be, hey, if I'm wrestling, I want to be paid as a wrestler too. So, $25-50 as a wrestler, but $15 an hour times 5 is $75 an hour, $75 a person times 4 is $300. And you solve one of the biggest problems promoters have. Now we don't have to message talent and put in the group chat. Nobody helps set up the ring. Nobody helps break down, da-da-da-da-da. This solves the problem. We hire a ring crew. We get everything done. And if people want to help volunteer for breakdown so we can get out of the building faster, that's great. But they will not be responsible for doing that. There will be somebody paid to do that now. And it's another way to really scale up your business, make some money. And also, if you need to be a show early anyway, and you're kind of taking half a Friday off, this may replace some of your income that you lose from doing that. So again, something that's going to have to be organized and presented creatively to your local promoter. I would not do this to someone I don't know. I would not do this to someone I don't work for on a regular basis. This would be for your home promotion. So number 2, be a ticket seller or offer commission sales. Ticket sellers, I have no problem with. Ticket sellers who can't wrestle, we can't really use them. I mean, if they want to sell tickets, they can, but we can't use them on the show. However, if it's a wrestler on the show anyway, they should be going to the promoter and saying, hey, can you give me $3 to $5 a ticket for every ticket I sell, for every ticket I bring in? And I think I can get a pretty good following here. I think I have some people from out of town that'll come in, but they just need to know when the shows are. And they'll probably do online sales, which is what you want anyway, because online sales are advanced sales. And if you could give me a promo code, and I think just about every ticket outlet you're going to use online has promo codes for, a coupon code, promo code, whatever you want to call it, for, put my name in and get $2 off a ticket, and you get $2 commission, they get $2 off a ticket. So it's going to be a $4 jump for the promoter. So you're going to have to sell it to them. You're going to have to say, but I'm going to bring in 20-30 extra people. And if you bring in 20-30 extra people at $2-3, let's just say $2 for now, that's $60 extra. And if they're $20 tickets, then okay, it's a $16 ticket now, but you brought in $320. Promoter pays you $2. They're still up $260. So it's a great deal for everybody. I would do that. You can do physical tickets as well and get your cut there. Promo codes are cool because they encourage the talent to share the poster, the tickets, all that good stuff. You can sell 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 tickets if you advertise heavily, and it could easily double and triple your payday. Again, going to have to be presented to a promoter in a particular way. I can solve your problem. I can get more people in here. I really want to help with the advertising. I really want to help. Can I do this? Can I do that? Put my promo code on it. If you're putting up posters, you can put your promo code there. You can promoters. You can give out. Make the promo codes easy, like brutal or Bob or tough or Viper or whatever. Don't make them like XYZ 6969 QR, lowercase d. Don't do all that crazy stuff. Make it something very easy. And you could put a blank spot at the bottom, use promo code this. And you can make it like a little contest. Hey, if somebody wins, they get a $20 bonus. They get double their commission, whatever. Make it fun. Third one, sell merchandise, but also display it better. Almost everybody, well, not almost everybody, generalization, but more people than in the past, that's the fairest way to say it, sell merchandise. But you also have to display it better. I'm as guilty as this as anyone. I think it's great people are selling merchandise, but it just has to be displayed better. Marketing studies, almost everyone you read, studies show that stuff elevated eye level sells better than stuff laying flat on the table. And 99% of people put their shirts flat on the table. Put your shirts up, get a hanger. Absolute worst case scenario, get a hanger and bring a roll of blue painter's masking tape that you can get for $5 at Walmart. And hangers, get light hangers, not heavy hangers, get lightweight hangers, either the wire hangers. I like the wire hangers, but because you can bend them and move them and turn them around, but whatever you can use. And if you can't find some at the building. A lot of these VFWs have coat rooms. You're going to use them and give them back. And then if they allow you, you can always tape the hangers up on the wall, post them up, put a little index card with a marker. Something printed out would be better, but think of it at your local rock show or a big arena rock show. When you see that shirts elevated, a lot of times they have the prices right on them. $20, $30, whatever it is. And offer packages, t-shirt and a picture for $20, t-shirt and a picture for $25. Buy a shirt and get a free picture. Buy a shirt and get this other shirt that I haven't been able to get rid of for $5, whatever. We can't always afford grid wall. Grid wall is like that black cage looking stuff that people put on display, but you can set up a little PVC pipe display that you can buy at Home Depot. You can make a little T, almost like a little cross, and then you put the shirt on there, and you can do that. You can make two of those, and you can fit those in your bag. They're very lightweight. And you can stand it up on a table, maybe put a picture up in a frame, one of those cheap clear acrylic ones you can get at the dollar store or Walmart for a couple of bucks, along with prices. You should also accept credit cards and Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. QR codes should be on an elevated sign. So that elevated poster that you have with your picture on it, we should have another one next to it. Buy 2 frames. And these are available. QR code, this. Don't just put your address. QR code. They should zap it. It should be easy. So, and I just looked it up. You can get one of those cool banners, those 6-foot tall banners, like those 2 foot across by 6 foot up banners that pull out, like a big accordion that shows your beautiful face on a frame that extends to 6 feet. It takes up very little room in a car, and you can get it for like $50-$60 on Amazon or eBay. Full color graphic, this person, QR code to our social media. You can put a bunch of stuff on there. We have to start making a better presentation if we want to start making more money, and that should help add some good money to your revenue too, because it's not just that we have merch, but we display our merch properly so it sells better. 4, double your social media output and ask for followers and subscribers. So double your social media output and ask for followers and subscribers. I'll say it again. So a lot of you are posting maybe once or twice on social media. I wanted you to post 2 to 4 times. Give you an example. I post an average of about 6 to 10 times a day. Now, some of it is repurposing old content. Some of it is sharing other people's stuff, but I almost always have something of value to offer my audience and new people, and also share other people's stuff, get the word out, put other people over, and really offer something to my audience. So I really show my value through my social media. You're a content provider and a social media celebrity if you're a wrestler, so start acting like it. Asking for subscribers sounds very basic, and I remember asking some of the biggest, not asking, but looking at advice videos from YouTube subscribers, and one of the biggest things they said is, I know this sounds silly, but ask for subscribers and you'll get some. And I do, and I do. you'll have to post twice, or in reality, maybe 5 times as much as you're doing now on a regular basis. And not all my stuff, again, not all my stuff is advice. I share a lot of shows on other people's stuff. Quick ideas for extra content. This is me just kind of jotting some notes down. I really wanted to get this across to you to give you guys a quick win for the week, get you guys ready for the weekend. I know this is being done on a Monday, so you have 3 or 4 days to prepare, get your head wrapped around a lot of this stuff. And most of this stuff is going to cost you either free, a little bit of time, or maybe 50, 60 bucks at the most. So anyway, but this is going to be free. Quick ideas for extra content. Promos, okay, or a small paragraph with a post with a picture expressing gratitude for the weekend's events. So we always want to thank the promotions that are there publicly, and we want to say, if we're a babyface, we want to say with great gratitude, I really love the fact that I get to meet all these great fans. And if you're a heel, you say they met the power and the awesomeness of me, and they were lucky to have me, but they're a great promotion, and they're one of the few promotions that can actually hang with me, So you can post something that happened on the road that's either interesting or funny, something that happened in your personal life that's either interesting or funny, something you learned. You can put somebody else over that you saw. So you see somebody cool and they made a really good impression for your audience, and you as a person, put them over. Try to get a book somewhere, or just take a cool picture of the event. Just don't ever show a bad crowd, even if that bad crowd exists. Don't lie, just present it well. If there's not a good crowd, you can always take a nice picture of the lighting or the in-ring action. Just be tight with it and have the camera pointing up. All right, 5th one. Almost nobody does this. In fact, almost very few people do this, except for me and maybe half a dozen other people. And I do it more than anybody, and I'm busy. Get testimonials and post them. I have seen a few of these, but not very many. Ask promoters to provide a few words in a post talking about how much you've added to their promotion. Now, it may not be Bob is the greatest wrestler of all time, and he wrestled the guy, and they had the best match, and they drew 5,000 people, and he made us $2 million, and what a great guy. No, it might just be what a great guy. It might just be Bob, especially if it's young Bob, not brutal Bob, 33-year guy, but if it's young Bob or young Pete or young Steve or young whoever, young one did a great job and came and helped with setup, came and offered assistance, and there was a spot open, and then they really did a great job engaging our crowd, doing what they were told, and I feel very confident telling you to use this person again, or to use this person, and I will use them again, and book Mr. X for all your wrestling events. And obviously, if they post something, now that's something that you're going to ask for, which sounds weird and kooky, but shoot them a message and say, hey, thank you very much for the event. I really appreciate it. I had so much fun. I'm very grateful for it. I can't wait to work for you again. Could you do me a favor? Could you post something kind of putting me over on social media? And if you could say it like this, because I know I'm not the greatest wrestler in the world, but could you say that I did what I was told? I was very professional. I entertained the audience. I engaged the crowd. Could you say something along those lines? That'd be awesome. Give them the ideas, basically write it for them, and then have them basically sign their name. So, and then you're gonna screenshot that. You're gonna copy and paste it. You're gonna share it, whatever. And obviously, if they post something without you asking if it's cool, without you asking, and it's awesome, cool, super good, super favorable, screenshot that or share it, and just make sure it gets out. Then put it in a folder for later. Don't want to lose these things, because sometimes they get deleted, sometimes they get lost. Put it in a folder. Especially the screenshots. Put them in a little album and keep them. Ask for referrals as well. If you do well for a promoter, ask if there's anyone else who might be able to use your services. And obviously send the thank you message all the time. I know I said in your thank you message, ask for a referral, but send the thank you message. Don't ever forget to do this. You guys want more money, but you don't do the things that require you to get more money. And coming and wrestling is cool, but doing a bunch of other stuff is the stuff that's really going to get you more money. And yeah, it's going to be work. Like I said in my message, there's no cheat code here. There's no hack. This isn't a hack. This is just ways to do stuff, and it's going to be harder. Welcome to the harder road. So anyway, wanted to give you guys that information. Super valuable. Go get that quick win. I want you to write this stuff down, and I want you to tear it up and send me a message. Let me know how it went. And if you like this podcast, please follow me here on Facebook or here on YouTube. Facebook is at Brutal Bob Evans. YouTube is at Real Brutal Bob Evans. And I would appreciate that. And again, if we can do a seminar for you, I help scale businesses, and I do a lot of seminars by myself, in-ring seminars, or I can do one-on-one coaching classes with wrestlers or promoters. I can help scale your business either way. I can bring in my friend Kevin Kelly, legendary announcer and producer for just about every major promotion out there. Kevin has 34 years of experience. I have 33. So pretty experienced guys. And we do stuff together. We do stuff apart. It's really cool. So we'd love to have you be a part of what we're doing, and come reach out and we'll come do a seminar, and it'll be awesome. So anyway, let you guys go for now. Go get those wins. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and message me if I can help you in any way. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.